Alright guys, right, today we are going to be changing some tyres on this bike. Right, CBR 125, customers brought their own tyres in. We're going to swap these over. Nice set of Metatellas, not a bad little tyre. We'll show you how we take the wheels out and change these tyres. Right, so you have to obviously undo the rear spindle, get this out of the way. Literally pops straight out, like so. Pull it forward a little bit, drop the chain off the other side, and it literally just wheels out like that. Pop the caliper off to one side. You will find the little spacers. Make sure these go back in the same place. They literally just fit just inside the bearing. On the other side, got what's called a cush drive, which is basically rubber blocks that your rear sprocket or everything sits into. Everything's throwing itself off the side. Take all these out. You don't want to lose them. If we can. There we go. Right, we'll take this to the tyre machine, take it off. Right, get these all unpackaged. These bits of cardboard do help, so don't just take them out when you get a tyre, then leave it, because you'll end up with a tyre that's crimped on the inside. The inside's just fold over, and they're really hard to get back on. See, the tyres will have, somewhere on them, a direction. If I can find it, somewhere. Randomly these ones don't. They must have somewhere. Sometimes they're on the sides on here. Yeah, just here. They're a little tiny arrow which points which way it goes. So we're going that way. As I'm tight, I'm using a bit of fairy liquid, a bit of lube. Just to get the tyre on the rim easier. Because it's damn sight cheaper than tyre soap. Just like that, tyre is on. We would normally put new valves in it, but as a customer didn't want new valves, so he'd had a puncture done recently and actually had new valves put in it. So he said not to put new valves in it. So we just now blow it up, and I'll grab the airline, blow it up, pop it on the bead, and that one's done. Right, need to get your air, and we'll just pop it on the bead. Oh, there's one, two. You want about 30 psi in them, roughly. Depends what sort of bike it is. These little 125s, about 28 to 30. Around that sort of type of figure. Simple as that. Simple. You don't need to pay someone to do your tyres. And what I'll do, I'll show you just manually at some point. I've got to do my tyres anyway on one of my bikes, so I'll show you how to do it manually. It's ever so easy. Just take your time, even with tyres that have got inner tubes. Ever so easy to do, and you can do them yourself at home. But we'll get this back on the bike. Right, so I'll put the wheel back on. It's the same as taking it off, really. You get your little cush drives, slot them back in. Make sure they're all the way home. Doesn't matter which orientation you get them in. And this just, you've got these pegs on the back. This literally slots in like that. You get your spacer, goes in there. Just need to make sure your chain's the right side of the swing arm before you put it in. You get that somewhat lined up, and you want to put your caliper on. Line your pads up. It can be a bit fiddly. Especially with spacers. Yeah, just, yeah, again, spacers fall out. A lot of people take the calipers off to do it. It does make it easier, to be fair. Chain on. Up like that. Put your spindle through, somewhat get it lined up. Put that through like that. We'll readjust the guy's chain as well while we're there. Make sure everything's square. To be fair, his chain's actually quite good, so we won't. Chain's good. Take his stickers off. There you go. Make sure everything still works. Good. There we go. All done. You change the tyre in about 5 minutes. Right, that's how you change the tyre. And make sure you like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a really good weekend.